Well, let's continue this. I'm doing quite well. We'll see how long I go. And apparently, I can see the FPS counter with DFuxa gear, which is kind of nice. There's still an FPS counter I'm seeing, but for you guys, you're seeing nothing, which is nice. So, it works well. For both my video and for me recording it. Alright, so, I think I lost my buddy. That sucks.
This one's still alive.
So yes, we're based on dungeon level 5 here. I'm basically fully armored for the most part. We're basically in the transition level between the mines and the swamp. These transition levels usually have like a couple chests like this. You can basically loot for a little bit of stuff. So I can identify the stuff to see what it's got. Found an H fish right there, that's cool. Of this stuff here. You know, I'm thinking I should probably get rid of this, like, you know, pair of glasses here. At this point, I've basically got, like, Legendary Appraisal, and Legendary Appraisal, you don't really need to have glasses anymore, so we're gonna drop those in there. Maybe take out the H-Fish. And now my character, if you look at him, he's got nothing on his face. Doing quite well for food. We won't run out of food for a while, which is good. Never want to run out of food. Okay, so this stuff here. Let's get the scrolls up first to see what they're all about. Alright, that's basically going to go in. That I can use my armor, so we'll keep that around. I don't need to have another teleportation scroll when I basically got, what do I use for teleport? Well, whatever. And destroy armor. That goes back in. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to enchant some armor. Now, I'll note that other stuff I got right here, this is probably the best thing for enchanting, to steal Gauntlets of Strength, because I'm basically going to keep it. So I'm just going to take off everything that's armor. Except for these, and then we'll use our enchant scroll just on it. So boom. Now I've got, you know, +4 armor from these. Apparently, I saw the Silver Bronze actually is cool, I guess. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff in here I probably have to start thinking about getting rid of. I feel like I identified this gem. Might as well do that. Take those out. I feel like I got worthless glass, so we'll get rid of this. Alright, that fish hit the spot. So, basically this character right now, I might want to get rid of these potions of blindness because they're, you know, not all that useful to me, and I get some more space. These rings I'm more or less keeping around for, like, you know, selling. These ones over here. I guess we'll see how it goes. So here's dungeon level 6 of the swamp. Try and kill this guy with Force Bolt. So yeah, the slimes in the swamp become blue, as opposed to the green ones that you basically saw from like the faucets. I'm not sure why that is. They're the same things, but they're just colored blue. Yeah, you can improve your swimming ability by being in the water, so that's a cool thing to note. That was an excellent bronze axe. I'll actually keep this around, so maybe I'll get rid of this. I'll put this on. This way down to the next level, which is cool. To Emily is basically a book you can read, but we're not going to worry about it. Now, there's basically traps in the swamp you want to be very careful of. They're basically poison dart traps. He's trying to come for me. And apparently someone's phoning me, so I'll be right back. Interruptions are always fun. Okay, here's a slime over here, apparently. Slime apparently hit me, but the blows bounce off. I'll note, by the way, if you have enough IC, these guys can't hurt you like any monster in here. So, if you get enough, like, you know, AC, you can basically deflect attacks. Which worked out quite well for me, as you can see. So I killed a bunch of slime there. Slimes are easy experience for the most part, so they're good for killing. Here's a Chris book of healing. Healing basically does what you can probably expect it does. It basically heals you. There's a flawless ring of strength. There's a book of, or a scroll of food. I want to keep that for sure. I'm picking up lots of stuff, and it's not stuff I really need, to be honest. I might get rid of this bear trap. Bear traps are useful because they can be used to slow stuff down, but at the same time, I don't usually use them for anything. This is a difficult spell for me to basically learn, but whatever. I figure I should get rid of the healing book. Healing is cool, but you need to find and remove curse to basically use those books. Curse spell books, if you use them, they'll basically randomly remove a spell from you, I guess, is what they do. So you don't want to use them if, like, you know, curse the spell book, so... Okay, this worker's journal, don't care about it. There's a lantern. Lanterns are basically better torches, just so you know. You find a lantern, you can make use of them. There's a dart trap down there. Here's a slightly aged cream pie. That apparently hit the spot. Or, no, it didn't. You have to eat it first. Now hit the spot. I'm not, you know, hurting for food for sure. So, basically these things, they fire darts. If they're loaded, they are, so that's good. That's a pair of gloves down there. I'm not going to worry about them because I got already my endgame gauntlet, so to speak, so we don't care about that. Let's actually get rid of this. I'll keep the lantern for now. And we don't use this. There's another one of these dart traps. None of them are firing, so I guess they're all being used in some way or form. And apparently someone died over here. It must have been a goblin, because, you know, there's basically goblins in, like, the, you know, this place. And there's a bullet trap, apparently. I accidentally equipped this. I didn't mean to do that. It's apparently fire, so it's cursed. I just want to use it up. It would have been nice to have this, you know, available for something, but I'll just basically use it up to get my casting ability and magic up, so, you know, I can drop it. Here's a Jester hat. Jester hats basically, what can I say about them? They basically give you increased charisma if you put them on. So it boosts up your charisma with a little bit of this. Here's the dart that basically flies out, if you saw it there. That's what that, you know, that does. It just fires a dart at you. Before I got that... You're not as good as the other ones, so I'm not going to worry about you. Here's a rough ring. It will give me ring of warning. Don't care about that. A warm magic staff of what? There's sleep, but it's only got a few charges, so we're actually going to use this up just to, you know, basically get my casting up a little bit more. The higher I get my casting, the better chance I'll have, or magic rather, the higher chance I'll be able to, like, you know, use stuff that I'm trying to use here. There's a newspaper clipping. That gives you a little bit of information about what happened to the end of Hamlet, so to speak. Alright, enchant weapon. I'll keep that around for enchanting when I get a better weapon. Right now I'm just, you know, breezing off like crappy weapons. I'll eventually have like a good weapon to use in the end game, and it'll be fun to sort of use that weapon, but I've got to get that weapon. I feel hungry, that's fine. Let's eat that apple. I'm not quite full yet, doesn't matter. One bronze mace, so let's drop that. A warm magic staff of what? Same thing, let's burn it out. And if you look at my magic now, it's basically going to be novice. So we're basically slowly improving my like, you know, magic abilities, so I can basically, you know, learn this stuff eventually. It's all about learning this stuff, basically, is what I'm trying to do. Put that on. And I guess at this point I should probably go to the next level, so let's do that maybe. And I'll improve my swimming a little bit while I'm in the water. I think you swim faster as like you improve your thing, so that's what it's all about, improving your swimming. Dungeon level 7. The caves are filled with unnatural darkness. Whoa. Looks like there's a shopkeeper around, that's cool. Kill that guy. There's an excellent magic staff that I can use. It's gonna be what? Light. Light basically makes these little, like, you know, things for, you know, seeing around. That's what they're all about. I feel hungry, so I'll eat something. Let's eat some cheese. There's a goblin right there, apparently. Sometimes goblins have bows, as you can see. They do what you can probably expect them to. They basically shoot at you. He's just wearing a cloak. I'm not going to care about that. There's better cloaks to put on, basically, that I want to use. Now, here's a bow. Bows, basically, if you're not cursed, I'll use them to basically shoot at people. But that was cursed, I'm not going to worry about it. There's an excellent lockpick. Those are used basically to open up doors if they're you know, closed. Okay, with this. There's a bear trap again. And yeah, I feel hungry all over again because, you know. Let's eat that tin. I'm gonna drop this tin opener so I have more room. Now, as you can see, the lantern actually lasts quite a while, so... Ooh, speed. It'll basically last, you know, a good while, what you call it, the lanterns, compared to, like, torches. You don't have to keep replacing the lantern as, like, you do with the torches. I guess I'll keep this book around just in case, like, you know, this guy's a merchant that'll sell. Okay, let me in. Keeper's dying on me at the worst possible times here, but whatever. This guy's a hardware store, so he's actually a guy who'll take, like, you know, the lantern here, for example. So I can sell that to him. I can sell, like, the pick to him if I want to, but I think I'll keep the pick. The excellent key is actually kind of interesting. That actually lets you open doors, I guess, kind of like this lockpick does. You know, let's just sell a lockpick to him. I'm not gonna worry about, you know, much stuff with him, these guys, I guess. Let's drop that. And you'll note I've got a light source around me, which is why I'm basically, you know, seeing around me. I cast that light spell, and that's basically right there, the light spell. So that's why I'm able to see around myself. Alright, that's just a trap that leads over here. Don't care about it. I should be very wary of boulder traps because they exist, you know, all over the place in this game. Like right there. Didn't even see that boulder trap. It would have been very bad if it hit me. There's a scroll or something. Pieces of the mail basically give you some lore about what's going on in the world, I guess. Like, you read it. I lie here in the dark now, waiting for death. Usually interesting stuff like that. And this is magic resistance. That'd be cool to use if it wasn't cursed, but it is cursed, and I don't plan to use it. Let's get rid of that. Witness report. Don't care about this. I wish I had a ranged weapon. Well, I took care of that spider, eventually. Eventually I'll get better at casting stuff and then, like, you know, it won't fizzle as much, but with, like, low magic and casting, it's, like, you know, terrible to cast spells for me. There goes that goblin. Probably a bit of fight he did, but whatever. Now these guys don't have a very good cloak on that basically lets you reflect attacks against you. Which is why I'm basically, you know, constantly looking at what they've, you know, got for cloaks. That actually weighs less than the iron helm, so I'm going to put that on. Slightly aged cream pie. It's cursed. Now note that, by the way, as you put in a cursed cream pie, it basically does that to you. This will last for a little bit. Basically I'm blind for a little bit. Nothing I can do about it. It's fine, but whatever. Your face is no longer messy. Let's look around over here. Apparently got worthless glass right here, so we're just going to drop that. Hey, I swam to a level up. Cool. Yeah, you get experience for leveling up, you know, swimming, by the way. Here's summon. Summon basically lets you summon some monsters to basically fight for you. Not too useful in a swamp, but it can be useful later on, I guess, maybe. Probably not. I'll ditch that. There's poison resistance. Poison resistance basically lets you resist poison, but usually it's not that useful because usually you can resist poison, you know, very well anyways. There's an excellent bronze sword. Don't really care about that, but whatever. There was that slime. There's probably a couple spiders around the slime here, and it basically killed, you know, both the spiders the slime did. I can see that happening. Now here's opening. Opening is another spell. Basically, it's the reverse of locking. You know, I can't remove curse at this point. I don't need to have 2 of these scrolls. So get rid of that. Take a look at this. Yeah, spellbooks, they can weigh a lot, by the way, so you don't want to be carrying them around too long, but in the long run, they can be, you know, beneficial if you can learn the spells. Let's ditch that. Ditch that glass. Well, I guess we're on our way to next level at this point, so let's do that. Let's just get going. You hear howling winds in the distance. Well, so far I'm quite happy I haven't had a run with the Minotaur this time. There's a flying minecart, that's cool. I never actually read the flying minecart, so I'm actually going to read this one, I think, for you guys, just to give you a lore bit. And here's a shop. A general store. General stores are the best things because you can sell gems to them. There's a gem. That. I'm tempted to sell this. I realize that's magic resistance, and I like those, but it was too weak of a ring really to be, you know, saving it for long in my eyes. Okay, we got rough rings in here, so there's those steel shields. So I can buy this stuff, by the way, and I'm gonna just look around and see what it does, all this stuff. So there's digging. I'll sell them that if I got the digging thing here. Digging does as you probably can expect it to. There's Constitution, don't care about those. Here's a steel shield. This is basically even better than the shields I have right there. He's got some spellbooks in here, but I have no idea what the spells might be, so it might be a waste to buy them. Until, like, you know, I sort of like level up my magic a little bit more. I feel weak from hunger, so it's time to eat something. Oh crap, this guy's coming for me. Nice, killed him. He didn't really have anything special, but whatever. Yeah, no problem, I have a lot of gold now. Basically, that's the nice thing about gems. You can get a lot of gold once you sell this stuff. I can sell this stuff to this guy right here. But let's read the flying minecart. So, the flying minecart. Long ago, there were a number of lonely miners working deep down in these mines. They got the diamonds and gold, they were making the big bucks, but they were ill of loneliness and they missed their woman. One day, the dust in the mines was too thick for them to enter without dying. They sat and talked and shared about some rum, talked about their woman. Leo DeFruin had a big smile on his face and said, "I've got a little something that'll get us home in moments." All the boys leaned in curiously and said, "Well, what's your plan?" Leo pointed to a shiny minecart and explained, "I made a deal with the Lord. If I don't swear or say his name in vain and pray once a day, then he'll give me a minecart that takes me right back home to see my missus." Some of the boys were hesitant to get on as they feared they couldn't be holy, but several jumped into the cart to see their woman back home. Leo said the magic word, "Acrobatus, Acrobatus, Abraham," and off they went shooting like a rocket. Before long, they were in Hamlet. The women were ecstatic to see them, and the men were just the same. They drank all night and danced all night with their women to their content. And when the morning came, everyone woke up and left mildly upset and hungover. Leo was still sleeping on the carts, so to prevent him from cursing on the way down, they tied him up and gagged him. Halfway down, Leo awoke and said, "My God, why have you tied me up like this?" The cart fell off the carts, and his boys fell as fast as an arrow. They were never seen again. So yeah, there's like a bit of a lore. Yeah, I can sell all that stuff to him, so I can improve my training a little bit. And I got this nice shiny new steel shield to basically use for, you know, killing stuff. And there's lots of food here. Cool. Let's identify so I can eat it later. Well, there goes that guy. That was fun to kill. Ah, crap, I identified that. Or I didn't identify, I picked it up. There's a nice warm longbow I can basically use for, you know, attacking stuff. We'll keep it around for now. Short bows are really fun to use. Okay, let's sell that. Oops, I probably should have, well, I guess it was the same thing as the other one, whatever. It's a lot of stuff. I guess this room over here I can pick up now, so we'll pick it up, we'll identify it before I sell it before long. Now, there's a special trap here that basically drops bolted in like 4 directions. Be very careful with them. But they give you some, like, you know, loot usually in here somewhere they can pick up. Bullet trap. Alright, let's, so, there's a ring of conflict. Conflict is kind of interesting, but at the same time, it's also not really interesting. There's locking. Used up there. I actually could sell that, but whatever. That's only worth a little bit of gold, apparently. Interesting enough. Alright, well, let's try selling all this stuff, because it's good. It's actually good to get trading up, by the way, in this game. The more trading you get, the better prices you get for like selling stuff and buying stuff, I guess. I think that's how it works. It might be you basically can buy it better, not sell it. Get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of this, get rid of that. I should probably get rid of this like Surgical Bronze Axe over here at this point. I'm finding axes well enough at this point that I don't need to be carrying them around, so... Put that right there, we'll put this over here. Sounds like there's trolls or something around. I wouldn't doubt if there's trolls around, actually. I'm hungry, so let's eat some aged cream pie. I'm not full yet, but whatever. So there's a magic staff or something. Maybe it's got something good. I'm actually gonna keep this around for using, so we'll keep that around for, like, you know, bad scenarios that may happen. Alright, what's over here? Ghoul. That's it for the ghoul. Some stuff here to identify. I've already got that, but I can always, you know, sell it for more trading. And a enchant weapon. I'll keep this around for, you know, pretty much what you expect I'm going to do with it. There's a book or something. I'm gonna see if this is perfect glass or not, this gem, and then we'll proceed to basically move from here. This is perfect glass, don't care about it. The art of mind warfare. Apparently it's cursed. Now, this is very special, this thing over here. Essentially, there's a lot of traps over here. I'm gonna try doing this, but yeah, somebody knows that you can use like the this thing here basically to do stuff, like, you know, destroy boulders. That's how you can like get by bullet traps. You can use like this magic little wand to cast dig at them. You might be able to mine them in the way too. Let's sell some stuff. We'll sell this. We'll sell this. I might sell this like cloak. It's only giving me 1 armor, so that's not a whole lot, you know, of armor to get from it, and it's not really that useful. I might buy a pickaxe from him sooner or later, but let's eat it a little bit. Yeah, I realize this is like farming a little bit, but you know, it's perfect in the long run just to get my trading up. So like legendary, as well as like, you know, appraisal. It's one of those things in this game. Okay, pick all this stuff. Apparently there's a trap merchant over there. We'll deal with him in a bit, but I'm just gonna sell this stuff, you know, one more time. Just confused, I can sell that for a little bit of money. Oh, that's nice, look at these boots. So, these boots are actually gonna make me a little bit faster. So they're actually a little bit better than my current boots a little bit. Boots of speed, basically. If I, like, you know, equip them, basically gives me... I have no idea what to do for me. Actually, maybe not that great. There's certain boots in this game that are really useful. I guess those aren't useful boots, so to speak. Okay, we'll sell off this book here. We'll sell off these. Apparently that amulet still needs to be identified. We'll do that in a moment. There's faded mail. Let's just sell that. Yeah, I can also sell worthless glass, by the way, to improve your trading a little bit. I'm an expert at trading. I'm getting there slowly. A cracked ring is something. There's a scissor hood. That's cursed, but whatever. See, there's a shop here that's been invaded by zombies. Or not zombies, goblins. So we gotta kick the goblins out to make use of the shop. Wow, that's funny. They're all next to the gate, those rocks. Okay, let's pull out this wand. And kill those guys. And over here we'll find the shopkeeper. I'm gonna free and sell stuff too. He's a food guy, so that's cool. We found a food guy here. Apparently one of these guys had my journal. Pick this up. Yeah, I realize there's a sound effect going on. I don't know why that is, but it's just this place I'm in. It's kind of bugged for some reason. Alright, let's drop this. Pick up this and identify it. Nice, there's stuff in there, an excellent crossbow and a circle breastplate. So let's go over in this direction for now and we'll sell some stuff. And yes, it's a lot of like, farming so to speak right here, but whatever. It's sort of worth it doing this. So I can sell stuff to this guy. Get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of this, get rid of that. Have I ever used these books yet? No, 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 no. It'll be so nice when I basically can use those books, but for now I've still got like, only novice casting and all that. I should actually cast my spells while I'm basically in the water here. If I'm not, casting like a full whatever, it's a stupid idea, so...
That was too big to turn.
I forgot about this thing. Oh well. Identify this stuff. Then I'll go here, we'll pick up this crossbow. The crossbow is an awesome weapon for like ranged attacks. As you can see, it does a lot of damage. Whoops. I'm gonna eat this. Now note that I'm going really slow. I actually pick up more and more stuff, you basically get heavier and heavier, so... you basically, can't move around at all. He's apparently in better condition, or more defense from these things. Let's get some meat from this guy. Identify that meat. See, I note that I basically don't have the strength to carry all this stuff I obviously have right now. Like, these things weigh a lot.
That was too big to turn around.
We're actually going to drop these right here. And let's drop some more stuff. Let's drop the books. See, I basically got like a lot of weight is what's happening right here, which is why I'm, slowed down so much. Put these over here. I'm gonna sell all this stuff basically, probably buy a pickaxe from the guy over here. That'll be my plan, buy a pickaxe. And with all the gold I basically have and all the trading, I'm gonna basically be like, doing quite well, I think, with like leveling and such. Okay, let's sell this stuff. So, boom, boom, boom. Sell all that stuff. You know what? Let's just buy this stuff to basically identify it. Maybe it'll be a spell I don't have yet. And this is a ring of Constitution. Don't care. So there's a service steel helmet here. We'll take a look at that. That gives me... Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Picking our one of those up. And we got extra healing here. That's another book I basically don't have yet. Yeah, apparently it's possible for me to actually sell books, or, buy helmets and sell them back for this guy if I want to. Okay, let's remove Curse. That's an awesome book to basically find, but I think it takes a while to basically learn to spell. There's healing. There's so many difficult spells in this game. Let's sell that. And let's let it move Curse at this point. I don't really need that scroll. Drop my pickaxe, so we'll get one of those. I just sell a pickaxe to this guy, so I know he has one. Where did I put the pickaxes in here? Or maybe I could sell it to someone else. Oh, there it is, right there. There's my trading going back up a little bit, so that's cool. Can't cast while swimming, apparently. I'm gonna try something, but... apparently he's right there. This guy's some good armor. Oh, that's it for him. He's wearing a decrepit iron breastplate, apparently. And you're using a worn bow there. And that's apparently even better armor than what I'm wearing, I guess. We'll take it off, and why not? Short bow is okay. Alright, these bows. I do want to keep a bow around, so I'm basically going to ditch a couple of these. And I'll actually ditch some of these as well. In the long run, I basically want a bow to basically attack with, so we'll put that right there. Eventually use this X and crossbow. I'm going to wait that, try and hold on to this until much far into the game before using it. Yeah, so it's lots and lots of difficult spells basically to learn this game. And there's nothing to really boost up your ability to basically learn them either. Let's get some meat. Yeah, there's something I know about this game. You're going to do a lot of this, appraising trading if you want to basically maximize your trading and such. I'm a master trader, but, I'm not legendary or anything. Apparently I'm now improved in swimming. I'm now a basic skill in it. And since we set off all the traps in here, and just destroy those. I destroyed the wall back here, this thing right here. Interesting. Alright, this will actually lead to a special level called the Haunted Castle here. I think we'll do this next time. So right now, this will be it for now. And I'll take care. Or you guys can take care. Blah. See ya.